Okay, I have modified the workflow a little bit more to show you something, and that is a new component. You can find it when you click on the plus sign. It's called Edit Fields as a set. Well, basically you can think of a spreadsheet. This is the first component. I have just removed the connection between the user input analyze component and the switch component and pasted this one in. Then I have renamed it, and let me show you what it does. Let's say I have a keyboard error, that is the user input, and this combined user data is now taking the information from the chat input component, where the user typed in the problem, and the category that was identified by the analyze user input component. And these two information parts are combined here. This is the category and this is the chat input from the user. So that is what this one does. Then we are going through the switch node that you have seen in the last video. This is then calling one of the three branches here. And this output here is actually what I get from one of these three set fields. I have called it response to chat output. These are two variables, one for the combined data chat input and the other one for the combined data category. And the output is I have a keyboard error is classified as hardware. So why did I do that? Well, basically this chat interface that we have been using so far is meant to be used during the development. But now we can make it public, like I did here. We can add an option for the response mode then and say we want the response when the last node finishes. And when you hover with your mouse over the text here, you will see that you can click to copy the chat URL. So let's do that. Now we will use a new browser window. Here is our chat interface. Currently it's not the most beautiful one, but this is for demonstration purposes only. So let's pretend we are a user and we have problems with the car. And it says, I have problems with the car is classified as unrelated. Let's try I have problems with the printer. And this time it is classified as a hardware problem. Let's say I have an error message when I use the browser, and that was classified as a software problem. So this is the kind of testing that I would do at this stage. And you can input some weird stuff like my feet are stinking, and that was classified as unrelated, or some math questions that is also unrelated. Let's try a trick. And we try my mouse has no cheese because we have computer mouses, of course, but it was smart enough to get the intention and it was classified as unrelated. Let's try to trick it once more, saying my hair is in the same color as my computer keyboard. It takes a little bit longer this time, but it was actually smart enough to understand that this is an unrelated request. Even the keyword computer keyboard is related to hardware. And we can test that by using this term and just pasting it below. And this time it knows, okay, computer keyboard for itself is classified as hardware, while some people talking about their hair color is in the same color as the computer keyboard is an unrelated request. And that is the kind of testing and benchmark that can solve real-world problems.